In this video, you will see the strategy that helped me grow my own agency so that it generated 13.4 million in revenue in the last 4 years, and how you can apply this strategy to grow your agency much faster, a lot more profitably, and with less work. And specifically in this video, I'm going to show you the psychology behind the strategy that motivates clients to buy from you instead of you chasing them with cold calls or annoying email outreach or just other loud and noisy marketing tactics that just annoy your potential clients and won't get you the growth you are really looking for. Because with the wrong strategy, you just end up selling all kinds of different services. You are just selling your time for money and you are always doing what clients ask for. And in the end, what you're going to do is you build the business in the way your clients want it to be and not how it should be, so that you get the wealth and the freedom you want. So that's the motivation why I created this strategy to help you grow a lot easier to 100K revenue per month with high profits and relaxed work days. Now stay with me and I will show you exactly how to build this strategy and how to implement it for your business. So the main thing why clients consider buying from you, or more specifically, why they watch your videos, click your ads, read your content, become a lead, book a call, and ultimately buy from you, is because they have a big problem. It's here called the ultimate problem, and there is nothing else than a problem that motivates clients to buy. There are two layers of problems. There's typically an outer problem, which is a tangible thing that your potential clients want and they don't have it. For example, it could be a sales funnel, it could be a marketing campaign, it could be a new website, it could be a car, it could be anything that they demand, that they want to satisfy their desire, which is basically the inner problem, the emotional problem that is currently occurring because they don't have what they want. Okay, so that could be stress, that could be fear, anxiety, that could be any emotion that is related to the problem they are currently seeing. If you are running a digital agency, it's typically related to not having enough leads, not having enough clients, slow growth. Eventually, it is also to having a website that looks ugly and their competitors look much better, right? So this creates fear of missing out, which is the inner problem related to having an old, outdated website. I think you get a point. So that's the main thing why potential clients even just think about buying something or hiring a service provider. Okay, and a problem never comes alone. Typically, there are different sub-problems and they all together contribute to the ultimate problem. For example, if the ultimate problem of one of your potential clients, if you're, for example, selling social media marketing or any other marketing services, is not having enough leads, okay, then, or not having enough revenue, slow growth, right? This would be the ultimate problem. And the sub-problem is not having enough leads, having an unattractive offer, having no USP to stand out from the marketplace, to have an outdated social media presence. Maybe they don't have even any content on social media, right? So all these things, they contribute and they finally lead to the ultimate problem. So now what they want is the other side, okay? Your potential clients, they just want to get on the other side as fast as possible, okay? That is the main motivation why they think about hiring, because they want to get on the fast lane to solve their problem and turn it into the desired solution. Okay, and again, it's the same as with the problems. The ultimate solutions are also created by rewording every sub-problem into a sub-solution. For example, creating a high converting website, creating a high value offer, creating a USP to stand out from the marketplace, create a USP to stand out from your competitors, etc. And all these sub-solutions, they contribute to the ultimate solution, okay? So there is no way to just get this without ensuring that they also get this, okay? So that's an important part on how you structure your offers, and we will get to the point on what to do with this information and how to use this psychology in a few minutes. All right, so the next part is that once you've identified this gap, the problems your potential clients have and the solutions they desire, now you know that they cannot solve this problem themselves because they have fear. they never did it themselves, right? They have fear of failing. They have fear that it might not work for them. They have fear that they are choosing the wrong solution. They have fear that it's too expensive, takes too long, whatever. There are all kinds of fears and objections. And this is what prevents them from like taking the next best solution, right? And also the objections that prevent them from start working with you are typically results of fear. So why they pay you money is simply because you provide them the fastest way to turn their problem into the solution without suffering from what they fear. Okay, that's why they give you money. And the bigger the problem you solve and the faster you solve it, the more money they will give you. And that's one big shift, because most service providers and agencies I talk to believe that when they work more hours, they get paid more money. And yes, this is true if you are operating based on an outdated business model where you're just selling your time for money, right? But if you sell your services with a standardized offer or a productized service offer, and you focus on turning problems into solutions in the fastest way possible, right? And how fast you can do it depends on how good your fulfillment is and how streamlined it is. Then you can work a lot less and earn much more money. That's the power of a productized offer. And that's how you can charge 500 to 2,000 euro per hour or even more, right? If you have a standardized fulfillment system, eventually with predefined assets, so that when your client starts working with you, you can just deploy these assets, for example, ready-built campaigns for specific offers, for specific audience, right, that get them leads and clients. Then you can just deploy these assets and you don't have to reinvent the wheel every time you onboard a new client. Okay, so that's why they work with you and how they pay premium prices. And now the journey looks typically like this. The first touch point with your business, typically through an ad, through a blog post, or any other content piece, is a so-called problem hook. You hook them with a problem, you catch their attention with a problem, and then you educate them about why they are having this problem, right? You talk about the sub-problems, why this problem exists. And you could also make it bigger and agitate it, because that makes them feel the inner problem more significantly. And they need to feel the pain to move forward, right? So there is no motivation to take any action if there is no punishment, which is the pain, or reward, which is the pleasure they get when they see the solution. So the next step after you talked about the problem, you educated about the root cause, you give an outlook about the ultimate solution that exists, right? You tell them what's possible. In general, not just working with you just tell them what's possible, and you tell them by talking about the sub-solution. So this also creates a sense of authority. You position yourself and your business as an authority because you describe their problem much better with the sub-problems and all the details than they can understand it. And the same way for the solution. You literally paint the solution in their mind by talking about the sub-solutions and how they contribute to the ultimate solution they desire, so that they can really picture the result they really want and understand it much more clearly than they did before. Okay, so this educational part is important to position yourself as an authority and create value, because now you show them what's possible and how it is possible. All right, so that's the first step. And this is typically done with your marketing offer. This can be your ad, this can be a lead magnet, this can be a video, a free training, right? This can also be a low-ticket paid service offer, which is typically an educational part. So this needs to be transported in the first step, and that's how you create instant value and also trust. Now, the next step is the anatomy of a solution. So you told them already what's possible and how the ultimate solution is created by all the sub-solutions that contribute to the ultimate solution. But now you also need to give it a bit more substance, okay? You talk about the features. For example, if they want to have more conversions, right? Let's say your potential clients, they pay money for ads, but they don't get enough conversions, right? And the solution is that they convert 10% of their traffic into leads. That would be the solution. Now, the feature that is responsible for that is a high converting landing page. It could also be better ads, right? So that depends. It depends on what you create. Okay, or if your cost per click are too high and you just get shitty leads, right? Then the sub-solution is to attract more quality traffic. And the feature that is responsible for attracting more quality traffic is a targeted campaign for a specific audience. For example, right? I think you get the point. So the yellow parts, the features are the tangible thing, and then the sub-solutions are, in other words, the benefits. Okay, so now you explain what's really required, which tangible thing is required, these things here in order to get them the ultimate solution. Okay, that's the next educational part that typically happens in a video sales letter on your landing page. And then the next part is a plan to success, which typically is created on a sales call. Now they know which problem they have, why it exists, what's the root cause, they know what they can achieve on the other side, right? The ultimate solution and how the solution is created, by which tangible things. And now they need to get a personalized plan that shows them how they can specifically turn their problem into their solution. And that's important because even if you always attract the same potential clients with the same problems, they always think that their problem is very unique. So they want to see and feel that they get a customized solution that solves their problem. And even if you have a standardized offer, you will always be able to customize it a bit so that your clients see you really care, you understand their problems better than they do, and you know how to turn it into a solution. Okay, so that's the next part. And then after this, you have your service or your product, which is the fast lane when executed correctly to turn the problem into the solution. Okay, so that's the ultimate thing they can buy and pay you money for so that they get the solution they desire. Okay, and what you need to do now, besides building a marketing strategy and argumentation in content that walks them through all these steps that I just showed you here, you also need to build a streamlined service fulfillment that ensures to deliver these deliverables, these features, so that they create these sub-solutions or benefits. Okay, so in other words, these features are your work results. That's what you directly create with your work or with your team. And the benefits, the sub-solutions, are the business results. That's what they really want, the benefits, okay, that result from creating these features here. And that's how you build strategically a service-based business that can really scale like a product-based business without just like selling your time for money and without like doing complex projects always individually. Okay, you can earn a lot more, you can be a lot more profitable, you can grow a lot easier because now you can build a sales funnel that attracts people with the same problems and offers them the solution by purchasing your standardized or productized service. Okay, to sum it up, benefits are what clients really want, okay? This is what they really desire. This is what they want. So for example, if your potential clients buy a social media campaign, right? They don't want the social media campaign itself. They don't care. They want the benefits that result from the social media campaign, which is leads or clients or visibility, right? We will come to that on how to structure your offer so that you really make a high impact with your offers on what your clients really want instead of just selling commodity, which is basically selling what everyone else does, right? Which is social media marketing campaigns, funnel implementation, right? Websites, graphic design, video production, etc., right? This is just a commodity. That's a tangible thing. People don't really want this. They want it for a reason, which is the benefit, okay? So this is important to understand the difference between benefits and features. The features are what clients really need to get what they really want, okay? So these are the features. All right, I think you get that. Okay, now let's have a look at how to build the highest valuable offer possible for the services you sell. Because when you sell digital marketing services, for example, you still continue doing the same things, right? You write content, you set up technical stuff, of course, so that you can track the results and that everything works smoothly. But you also produce videos, you set up campaigns, you create graphics, etc., etc. Okay, so this is the underlying thing. This is you remember this from the presentation. These are the tangible things, the features. Okay, for example, it could be a new website, could be content explainer video, whatever it is. Okay, and then you can also up-level your value proposition by not just talking about, let's say, as an example, the new website, but you start talking about a branded website, right? It's not a big deal. That's not a big difference, but it's a little bit better because it's not just a new website. It's a branded website. Let's continue, right? Even better is a website that ranks on Google to get them more traffic. So now you create a branded website that creates more traffic without spending money on ads, right? Which is an SEO optimized website. Or you talk about more conversions if they already have traffic and you tell them, hey, I deliver a website that ranks top on Google and delivers high conversions so that you get more leads. Right now, if you are putting our argumentation on leads, we are already much closer to what they really want, which is growing their business. Okay. And leads are closer to growing the business than just a new website. Okay. That's the impact level that you can have with your offers. Now, the next level could be more qualified leads, because leads can be generated differently and how you create them really impacts the quality of the leads. And if you have high quality leads, it's easier to close them and make revenue from them, right? So that's the next level of the impact ladder. Now, you could also argument, I create you a branded website that ranks top on Google so that you get organic traffic that brings in qualified leads that turn into clients easily, right? And the last part is, of course, revenue or a specific amount of revenue in a specific timeline. So now what I recommend you do is you look at what you create, right? The commodity that you are eventually currently selling and which impact you have with this thing depending on the use case, right? The use case is different. For example, if you create an explain video, or let's stay with a website, if you create a website, and you sell it to an HR team or an HR leader compared to selling it to a business owner, this thing is pretty much the same, but why they want it, or in other words, the impact, the benefits are different, right? The HR leader wants it to attract top talent, while the business owner wants it to attract more leads and clients, okay? So you should not use a mainstream argumentation that just talks about the thing you create and try to promote it to everyone and anybody, because in the end you will just be another voice in the marketplace and people don't resonate with it because you are not talking about their specific desire or the ultimate goal or solution they want and how the thing you are selling will get them what they really want. Okay, so now there is another dimension that really defines on how valuable your offer is perceived. And this is the success rate, or in other words, the perceived success rate. So how likely people feel that they get the result you promise. Now, of course, you could build websites, okay? But you could add a guarantee that this website generates leads or traffic or more clients, right? Depending on how good you are. And the better you are, the more impact you can guarantee. If you just guarantee the website, well, you are just competing with everyone else who builds websites. But if you build branded websites that rank on Google through SEO optimization, and you guarantee that you get, or that the client gets 10 high quality leads in the first 30 days, or you optimize the website for free until this goal is achieved, now you can sell at a much higher price, right? And your potential clients will see that you understand them because they want business growth. And if you promise them leads with a website that's optimized specifically to generate high quality leads, they understand that you really can get them closer to what they really want. Okay, I think you get this point. Now you need to make sure that they also trust you, and you can build trust by showing proof from other clients who say something about your service or talk about the results of your service. Okay, now how you can deliver this specific result is defined by what you sell. If you just sell people and time, if this is part of your contract, nobody will believe or trust you that you guarantee qualified leads. You bill them every hour, right? But you tell them, hey, I will someday deliver high quality leads. Eventually it will be 10, but if you just sell people's time, there is no way that you really build the trust required to sell an offer with this claim that you deliver leads when you build a new branded website. But you could also add to your contract, to your deliverables, a process or pre-built assets or the specific outcome, right? That you really guarantee that you deliver quality leads, or a specific goal, which would be 6 leads in 30 days. Then, if you guarantee this, there is no doubt, right? And if you back it up with a refund or money back guarantee, or you continue working with them for free until you achieve this goal or this outcome, then the likelihood of achievement from their perspective is much higher. And that's how you sell the same service, by the way, for a much higher price. You work less because you are solving the same problems. That means the assets that you create and deploy and deliver to your clients are pretty much always the same. You just customize them a bit, right? And that's the foundation to build a high value offer that you can easily use to attract new leads, for example, with paid ad sales funnels, and that you can use to streamline your service fulfillment process with a team management system that only needs you 1 hour per day, for example. And if you want to create a KPI-based plan with a revenue and profit simulation showing you the exact potential that you have in your business, just delivering the same services, but selling them with a different value proposition and message, and you will see which revenues and profits you can achieve with that, then below this video, there is a link and you can get this agency growth planner that allows you to put in your productized offer with a revenue and profit simulation and the calculation, and you will see what you can achieve with a paid ad funnel. And if you want to see more of these videos, get in-depth experience from me that is based on growing my own agency to 13.4 million in revenue in the last 4 years and helping over 200 other agency owners standardize their services, earn a lot more by not selling time for money, but packaged or standardized productized services, by streamlining their service fulfillment so they can enjoy business success and their life to the fullest at the same time, and automating their lead generation process so they grow their business on autopilot. Then just give me a like and subscribe. I will post more of these videos. Or if you are looking for a way to implement all that stuff with a person like me and my team who did it multiple 100 times, below this video, you will also find a link to book a call. And in this discovery call, we create your growth plan and talk about the potential cooperation and how you can get on the fast lane to grow your business to 30, 50 or 100K per month with high profits and relaxed work days. That's it. Cheers and happy scaling.